Don't wager there are no ghosts. Inspired by an old Singapore ghost stories, it is an AI fiction written by Pearl for Drama Spark. Found stiff the next morning. Some bets cost money. Some bets cost your pride. And some cost your soul. Singapore has changed. Glass towers replaced villages. Expressways replaced dirt roads. Housing estates now stand where forests once grew. But beneath those roads, beneath those buildings, the old places still exist. Old cemeteries. Forgotten graves. Spirits with no family left to remember them. Old-timers have a saying. You don't have to believe in ghosts. They only need to believe in you. This story happened many years ago. Before smartphones, before social media, when one man's arrogance became a challenge, and that challenge ended inside a cemetery. Thursday night, the coffee shop buzzed with laughter. Beer bottles clinked. Fans spun lazily overhead. 7 old friends had gathered after work. Among them was Adrian Tan, 33 years old, a mechanic, strong, loud, fearless, or so everyone believed. He laughed louder than anyone else. You know why people see ghosts? Because they're drunk. Everyone laughed. His friend Kelvin grinned. So you'd spend a night in Bukit Brown Cemetery? Adrian snorted. Easy. Chinese cemetery? Malay cemetery? Christian cemetery? I'll sleep in all of them. Another bottle arrived. The conversation grew louder. Someone proposed a wager. If you're really not scared, stay there from midnight until sunrise. No phone. No leaving. No cheating. Adrian slapped the table. Done. The bet became $500. Enough to make everyone serious. By Friday afternoon, the alcohol had disappeared, along with Adrian's confidence. He stared at the cemetery gates while driving past on his way home. I hope you love the story that we brought you. This story was created by Pearl. Please remember to subscribe and like so that we can continue to create more stories. In daylight, it looked peaceful. Rows of weathered tombstones, huge rain trees, overgrown paths. But after sunset, the place transformed. His wife begged him not to go. His mother called it disrespectful. Even Kelvin admitted, "Forget the money." Adrian shook his head. "If I don't go, I'll never hear the end of it." Pride can be a dangerous thing. 0 p.m. 6 friends stood outside the rusted cemetery entrance. No one joked anymore. Even the night insects seemed strangely quiet. Kelvin handed Adrian a flashlight. No phone. No radio. No lighter. See you at sunrise. The cemetery gates were locked. Adrian climbed over. As he landed inside, every dog in the neighborhood began barking. At exactly the same time, he walked deeper. The flashlight illuminated rows of ancient graves. Some broken, some leaning, some swallowed by tree roots. Names had faded decades ago. The silence was enormous. Until, crunch, a footstep. Behind him, he turned. Nothing. The flashlight revealed only empty graves. He laughed nervously. Monitor lizard. He continued walking. Crunch. Another step. Unable to relax, Adrian found an enormous rain tree near the center of the cemetery. Its branches spread like giant arms over dozens of graves. He decided to climb it. Higher was safer. Higher meant he could see everything. or so he thought. He settled onto a thick branch. Finally, he felt secure, until he looked down. There were no graves beneath him anymore. Instead, dozens of shadowy figures stood silently around the tree. Looking up, first, Adrian thought they were people. Then he noticed none of them moved. No breathing, no blinking, only stillness. A funeral procession emerged from the darkness. Men in white carried a coffin. Behind them walked mourners, all dressed in clothing from another era. No one spoke. No footsteps could be heard. They passed directly beneath his tree. Then, every single mourner stopped. Together, they turned and looked up. Adrian, an elderly man, stepped away from the procession. His face was deeply lined. His eyes were completely white. He smiled. "You climbed into my house." Adrian squeezed his eyes shut. When he opened them, the procession had vanished. Only one figure remained. The old man, standing at the base of the tree, still smiling. His watch read 17 am. He decided to stay awake. He counted backwards. He sang songs. He talked aloud. The next time he looked, his watch read 46 am. 3.5 hours. Gone. He remembered nothing. A woman appeared between the graves. Unlike the others, she walked slowly, gracefully. Her red cheongsam looked untouched by time. She smiled warmly. "You look tired." She raised one hand. "Come down." Adrian almost obeyed. Then he noticed she cast no shadow. Children's laughter echoed across the cemetery. Small figures ran between graves, playing hide and seek. One little boy stopped beneath Adrian. "Uncle, can you help me find my head?" He lifted both hands. There was no head on his shoulders. As the night deepens, Adrian is forced to witness impossible scenes. Graves opening without a sound. Funeral chants in languages he cannot understand. His deceased grandfather silently standing among strangers. A woman crying beside a grave that has no name. A procession that circles the tree over and over, each time with one more participant. Eventually Adrian realizes something terrifying. Every procession is moving toward the same destination. The tree, and they are leaving one empty space, waiting for him. First light, his friends climbed over the cemetery wall. Adrian, no answer. They searched every path, every grave. Finally, they found him beneath the rain tree, sitting upright against the trunk, exactly where they had left him. The flashlight still rested in his hand. His eyes were open, wide, frozen with unimaginable terror. His skin was cold, his body completely stiff. The doctor later ruled it a sudden cardiac arrest. The police found no injuries, no signs of violence, no alcohol, no poison, nothing to explain the expression on his face. The wager was never collected. The $500 stayed untouched. Months later, Kelvin visited the cemetery to leave flowers. He found the same rain tree. As he turned to leave, he noticed something carved into the bark. It hadn't been there before. Beneath were freshly scratched words. One stayed. Kelvin backed away slowly. He never returned to that cemetery. And from that day on, whenever anyone challenged him to prove he wasn't afraid of ghosts, he always gave the same answer. "I don't have to believe in them. I only have to respect where they live. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story. It was created by Pearl with Drama Spark. If this story touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who believes in love. Here we're honored to bring you stories of hope, love, and the resilience of the human spirit.